5, 4, 3, 2.
When you stop counting even before you hit 1, that's the number 1's supposed to be implied. Is that what I'm to believe?
Yeah, so you don't hear me.
All right. We're here on the debrief, and it's the first time ever that no one's going to mention the thing that I'm not even going to mention. And
Adam's underwear.
Oh my God! All right. First of all, I just want people to know that what was recorded for the radio show and what's recorded for the debrief, it was like 5 minutes ago. There's 5 minutes in between. That was a very awkward radio show. We don't talk about this very much before we do it. And you're locked in 30 minutes of hoping that everybody understands what you meant to write down.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, if it's not good listening, just remember how Hat Attack ended, and just think of this as the canonical necessity. It had to be.
This is where the part in our story arc where we've come to a head, and right now at this point in time, we actually hate each other.
That was a train wreck, and it was probably the best fitting train wreck that if we had to have one anywhere, then that's where I guess it had to be.
I feel really bad for the live listeners, though.
I did legitimately lose my cool at the end of that, and I'm sorry. Nobody, maybe the radio people just caught it a little bit. The video people probably caught it a little bit more. These guys caught it all the way.
I caught it the most.
Yeah, you guys caught it all the way. I'm sorry.
I'm used to getting yelled at, though. I'm married.
Oh. Anyway, it is what it is. We've had a couple of meltdowns, but not...
It's method acting, you see, Adam. We were in character, and that's where the anger came from. Now you have to learn that you were out of character. Release.
I have to channel it.
Yeah. Or bottle it up inside and use it for later. So
first of all, I got a list of things we got to talk about on the debrief. We've only got about 8 minutes to do it. So, our special guest this week, Tony Tompkins.
Tony.
Thank you, guys.
He's a director, local director. I met him first whilst taking part in his movie Containment that he directed, and he's also an actor, and he is going out west to pursue that career.
Yes, indeed I am. I'm heading out to Vancouver this Friday, actually. So hopefully get onto the big shows.
You can't get any bigger than HoveLand.
That's true. That is true.
We are going
East Coast film right here, man. Right here. Yeah. East Coast film and the finest, man.
Thank you. We appreciate that. It was a great time working on your movie. How long ago was that?
2013 is when we were filming.
And it was probably about 2 years ago, yeah.
And then it came out at the end of 2000. It was out by Christmas, wasn't it?
There was a short time when it was out in December 2013, but then I took it off air to recut and do a little bit more to it, and then re-released it. And later on in early 2014.
I don't know if I've seen. So there's the second time you put it out, it's edited differently.
There's a few extra seconds added onto a couple of shots, but other than that, nothing much.
Major. I don't know.
Nothing major that you would majorly.
Kind of like that last Blade Runner where they added like 3 seconds.
Exactly.
Changed the whole movie.
Well, it's a little bit different though because his movie's only 20 minutes long, so you think it percentage-wise. It's a lot higher.
Yeah, 18 minutes actually.
But
yeah, we'll go with 18 minutes.
How can people find that?
They can go right on YouTube and type in Containment or use Fernhill Films and
some combination of those words, and you'll probably find it. Cool.
That and Get Baked or Die Hard is the other one that was released there, probably late 2014.
And that was more of a comedy type of thing.
Definitely a comedy. It was more of a very short. Feature, if you would. It was about maybe a few minutes shorter than a feature would be classified as. So
was it that? How long is it?
That's about 44 minutes.
I thought a feature had to be at least 80.
45 to 46.
45? A feature that's 45? Yeah. I always considered if it's over 70 minutes.
Yeah,
well, that's your standard feature, right?
I consider to be a short.
Yeah, like that's your standard feature.
Like if it's 58 minutes, you're a short film.
So a regular feature not an hour in between, though. Is what
usually, Okay. They would classify it.
If it's shorter than an episode of Game of Thrones, it's a short film.
Fair enough.
But. So what else have you worked on?
I've done when I was in film school, back in 2010. I've worked on a few projects, like Cody Gets Bullied. Worked on a thing called Zombie Glasses. That was interesting because a person puts some glasses on their face. They can't take them off until they're actually eaten by a zombie. But
why would anybody put those on?
Because they don't know they're zombie glasses.
Okay, but
they
are the zombies
terrible.
Threatening the whole world? Like, is it just a zombie apocalypse that now you've got...
Only that one person can see the zombies. So it's kind of like a mental game, with them.
Where was that made?
In Vancouver.
Is that something that you can find?
I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and
That sounds worth a watch.
So that's kind of like Them, where they put the glasses on, they can see the aliens. Is that the
Pretty
one I'm
much,
thinking of?
yeah.
The Rowdy Roddy Piper movie.
something like that. And now I do want to say that there was no real post editing. It was all in camera editing. So we had to line up each shot to go with the previous shot.
It sounds like a nightmare.
Wait. What do you mean? Like it's made to look like one take?
No, there's a bunch of different takes,
But it's made to look like it's one? Or is it...
like
When you
we
say you
planned a
line-
shot,
Yeah.
right? And then we rolled the camera, and then we moved on to the next shot.
They shot everything sequentially.
Oh, in order.
in
Yeah.
order, in
With-
angles, in order.
Yeah.
Like it's,
So there was like absolutely one afternoon, 4 hours, concept, production, post, done.
1-to-1.
Holy cow, okay, we've made like we made the theme song for this radio show in 20 minutes, and I thought that was a big accomplishment.
That is a big accomplishment, Meg.
Nah, listen to it again.
hey, that is my musical opus right there.
Has anyone seen
I wrote the.
He actually wrote
I wrote the words and lyrics.
the
Nice.
melody. You had the melody,
Nice.
and then I fit the guitar part over it.
Has anyone
Nice.
ever seen my
Yeah.
short I did for high school, CSI West Side?
I've seen it.
I actually haven't seen it.
You
Can
should
you
send
find
it
it
to
on?
me, Joe.
Joe's got CSI.
Can you find it
West
on the
Side.
internet or?
Put an
Yeah,
annotation to it.
It sounds more successful
should
than the
annotate all this
CSI hackers one they had.
We should think to annotate all this stuff, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's
Even though nobody can hear
All right,
Joe.
we've only got a couple minutes left, and there's one thing that I got a couple things listed here, but there's really only one thing that we got to talk about.
Oh yeah, boot
Boot
attack.
attack. What the hell is wrong with you people out in front of O'Leary's? Okay, we've done like 7 boot attacks or hat attacks or whatever, and most it was a nightmare. People were walking by, pulling stuff out of the question, screaming at the camera, grabbing the microphone,
Yelling, "Yeah, I'll do your YouTube video," while they walk away.
yeah, and then not doing it.
What was with that, man? I mean, seriously, guys, come on, St. John.
Yeah, I mean,
And the guy who randomly came up and tried to start a fight with you.
that's
Oh,
the
that
one.
was an
The guy
interesting
who-
The guy
moment,
who
man.
claimed to sodomize both your girlfriend who doesn't exist and your mother.
That was a great one too. But I've
I
made
think
a
that
clip.
guy was more of a,
The guy
more
who-
than me,
the guy
he
who
was a big
attacked.
fan of sodomy.
So we were just doing our thing, boot attacking the guy. I turn around, I'm holding the microphone, and I turn around and I see like some guy's got a hold of Tony's dog tags that he's wearing. And he's like, Tony's got his hands on his hands trying to separate them.
Oh, there was no trying.
And
Yeah, actually, you did separate him. You succeeded in separating him. But Buddy's like, just giving you a hard time about, like, I don't know what, you must have said something.
no, he just came.
I just
I
did
watched
a
it. I saw
Rudolph
the
the
whole
Red-Nosed
thing.
Reindeer
I think
rap.
he didn't like your Rudolph the Red-Nosed
No,
Reindeer
who
rap.
knows, man?
It was
I
before that because
think-
he grabbed the dog tags before that. He came right up out of nowhere and grabbed Tony's dog tags.
Okay, well, whatever. Let's play the clip. I made
military.
a
That could
clip
have
of
been
it. We've got 2 minutes left. The clip's 2 minutes. Play the clip, and we'll see how far we get into it. It's on your thing there, Joe.
Yeah. What?
The clip. Play the clip.
Yeah, with this crazy guy who attacked Tony
Yeah.
for no reason, and Joe
We're
filmed
not putting-
everything
We're not
because he is a
putting the
professional.
video on, but we'll give you this.
Or this.
Old Navy? No. I want to see what it says.
But he was in the Old Navy, though.
Yes. And he was in the Navy.
He was in the Old Navy, not in the new one. They wouldn't let him in the new one. He tried. So don't slack him for that. He did his best, okay? He was in the Old Navy, though.
What was your best? Let me hear it. What was your best?
Give us your best Navy voice.
My best Navy voice? Well, it goes a little something like this.
I don't want to hear no rap.
I ain't got no rap.
He can't rap.
Good.
I can't rap. I'm a white guy.
I don't want to hear
So there you go.
that. Let me know.
Know what?
What was the fuck? What was your Navy rap? Let me hear it.
Well, you said you didn't want him to rap. You got to pick one. It's got to be either the
Okay.
Navy
All right.
or the
I
rap.
don't want you to rap. Sorry. I want you to speak about the Navy.
What about the Navy?
Let's hear it.
What about it?
What's
opinion.
do we even need one anymore? There's not a lot of battles that go on sea. I think we could just take care of it all from the sky. And the other thing, people in the sea,
What you doing?
see, the people in the sea don't realize.
Pilots, man. Nintendo
The
pilots.
people in the sea don't realize they could get bombed from the sky. What are the people in the sea going to do to the people in the sky? Nothing.
Well, it's harder to
Air Force, what I'm saying.
Yo.
Navy.
Yo, you know what's really up? You got to shoot up higher. It doesn't really get.
You got to
the
go
right
to
point. It's easier.
You're
to
talking
shoot
about
down.
you're talking about
than it is to
NASA.
Shoot up.
You're talking about NASA though. They shoot as high as they can.
That's true, but they have the O-ring.
Can you say I think I just got boot attacked?
Sorry?
Say you got booted. Say I think I just got boot attacked, or something like-
I'm not gonna say that.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Thank you for playing Boot Attack, and we'll call you next time on Boot Attack.
Sure.
Thanks, man.
Take care, guys.
We're on.
Oh, we're on.
All right.
back?
So
Okay.
so that was me diffusing a situation. I think. Come on. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
I mean,
It
what
was.
what was going on? Like, I had no clue what was happening. I thought Adam had sent that guy to me. I had no clue what was happening in that moment.
I turned around and all I saw was just him reach out and start grabbing your dog tags. He just stumbled. He'd been stumbling up the street for about 5 minutes and just came up, grabbed your dog tags, and I was like, Joe being the professional made sure he filmed everything just like he did when the police came at us.
I don't want to embarrass anyone, and I mean that guy was probably just a little too drunk or something.
He was way too drunk, and that's why we're not putting the video or we're not using that video footage. He couldn't consent to anything.
No.
But I wanted to brag about my
Diffusion skills.
my bully diffusing skills.
It was smooth. It was smooth.
It was a good time, though. It was a good time.
From now on, if
I was in the Old Navy once.
If I ever get into any rough situation in real life,
Gap.
that's what I'm going to do is just turn Adam on. Just
I don't think we want to turn Adam on.
turn the fake Adam on.
I hope Adam doesn't get turned on when I'm around.
I get turned on by playing myself.